Hi and welcome to the Pilates Reformer page here at the Yoga Pilates Place. So behind me here is all of our Pilates Reformers. Now, for a lot of clients coming into us, they think that they've got to be super fit before they go on these things. But actually it's the complete opposite. This is the best place to start if you are new to Pilates, or if you've maybe tried Pilates before and just didn't really quite get it. If that's you, get on the Reformer. Now, also a very good place to start if you've got injuries. Okay, this is where we always start people who've got injuries or got complex needs. So please don't be put off with this thinking that you have to be super fit to do this. Now, to get on the Reformer, you have to 100% do a fundamental block. I know that some of you are maybe fit, active, healthy and think, I can just jump on it, I'll be fine. You would be fine, but your results would be reflective of that. You wouldn't fully know what you were doing, you wouldn't understand the complexity of the movement, and you wouldn't be getting the results, and subsequently you may even injure yourself. You're probably compensating for muscles that you generally will always be using, you're maybe not aware that you're using, and not using those weaker muscles. So do the fundamentals. Okay, we don't let you on the machines without doing the fundamentals anyway, because we have tried it in the past. It just does not work. Commit to the fundamentals, you will never regret it. Now, you've got two ways that you can do the Pilates fundamentals with us, and this really does come down to where you're starting from, because we all have different goals, but we also have different health conditions and also different starting points. So if you are unfit, haven't really been exercising much, you've maybe had an injury, or you've maybe got underlying health conditions, so you're maybe type 2 diabetic, type 1 diabetic, you've maybe got osteoporosis, you've maybe got MS, anything where you are taking medication to some sort, or any kind of movement condition or injury, then we would suggest that you book your MOT first. Don't just book onto fundamentals, come and see us for an MOT. Now, an MOT, not mega expensive, it's only £42, and it is the best money you will spend, especially if you are wanting to go in the right direction and be properly taught what you need for your body. I can't stress that enough. During the MOT, what we do a full postural screening. You get a full printout of that, and you also get if you come in, say for example, you've got a rotator cuff injury, we would fully assess your shoulder joint and work out what's going on. So we would assess, is it tendon, is it muscle, is it ligament? So we'd have a good idea of what's going on there. We also, as including assessing the joints, wherever you have pain, discomfort, we would also get you on the massage table and give you either a sports massage or remedial massage, depending on what you're needing. Okay, it's very much tailored to you. So that process generally is clients really enjoy it, and as much as that enjoyment is great and that relaxation is great, it's great for your nervous system, great for switching off, great for your mind, great for your mindfulness and clarity. But from us as working as manual therapists on you, when you touch people's soft tissue, when you're manipulating someone's skin, that tactile touching really feeds back what's going on in that body. So we get a lot of information through our hands in working with you. So that tells us an awful lot more, which we'll log into your notes as well, which means that we're able to prescribe going forwards where you go. Okay, so what classes are suitable, what exercises are suitable, what's not suitable. It comes from a much more informed position rather than just second guessing. We don't want to second guess for you. So that is where we would recommend you start if you've got injuries or are unfit, you've not done anything for a while. And even if you want to book the MOT just because you want to have that wee bit of extra time on you, I would definitely recommend it. Now, once you've done your MOT, we'll be able to then prescribe what would be suitable for you. Okay, we can't say that off the bat where we would be, because we have different people with different needs. So that would be the first place to start, is to book your MOT, and we'll see where you're at. If you're fit, active, healthy, no injuries, absolutely good to go, and you just want to get started and you want to get through this fundamental so you can get into the classes, then you have two options. You can either do a course block, which runs for a set number of weeks, same time, same date, same people, same instructor, taking you through those fundamentals. It's a set curriculum that you work through, and you can essentially graduate with your fundamentals at the end of it. So that's one option, and that generally costs, it depends on the instructor, it's usually about £7 to £9 or thereabouts, and you come and you can do your fundamentals, and that's that. From that end of the fundamentals, you can then book into what we call maintenance classes. So that can then take you into your maintenance classes, and from there you can either choose to join us as a member or pay as you go or buy bundles of classes. So that's your option there. The other option we have is, say for example, you can't commit to same time, same week, you might work shifts, kids, totally get it. You can book what's called our Kickstart Pilates package. The Kickstart Pilates package is basically 2 half-hour one-to-one sessions. So we generally recommend either one a week or within a week. We don't recommend having a big space between it, because it's kind of like learning to drive. You have to practice, you have to get through that so that you're not forgetting what you did previous. So 2 half-hour one-to-one sessions, just you, just the instructor, working on the Reformer, taking you through all of the fundamental movements, because there's set movements that you need to learn, there's set positions, set names, set things that you do in class that you need to know. Okay, so you'll go through that on a one-to-one basis, so it'll be much faster pace. So if you like learning that way, that's good for you. Now with the Kickstart Pilates package, you also get 10 Reformer maintenance classes included in that. So what does that mean? So the classes that you do after you complete your fundamentals are maintenance classes. You get 10 classes with that. So that's a little bonus just now that we have going on. This is normally £99, it's currently £7 to £9. So grab that, so you get your 2 one-to-ones and your 10 classes for £7 to £9. So it's a total bargain. So grab that just now while it is there. So those are the 2 ways that you can do your fundamentals with us. Those are the most cost-effective ways of doing it. We do of course have clients that do it on a one-to-one basis. So if we have a client that has, they come for an MOT for example, and they've maybe got MS, they've maybe got osteoarthritis, there's something there that's not, that needs time, then you can of course do it on a one-to-one basis as well. It really just depends. We would of course work around that. We'd work with you to get you to your goal, wherever that may be. So just ask us. The first place to start though, if you've got injuries, is definitely your MOT. Okay, I can't stress that enough. Book the MOT if you're in doubt. For those fit, active, healthy, either one of the course blocks, so just check on this page, you'll have all the courses. There's usually a couple of courses starting every month. They usually run 6 to 8 weeks, just depends on which course you're going on to. Or the Kickstart Pilates, basically because that is on a one-to-one basis, you can start that whenever you like. It's basically just a one-to-one session you book. So you can start tomorrow, it can be today if there's space, it can be next week. So that's the Kickstart Pilates package. So I hope that really helps you understand the way forward with doing your fundamental Pilates Reformer with us. I can't stress enough how much fun it is on these machines. It takes your Pilates to a different level. The machine really does help you, especially if you're new to Pilates. It is the best place to start. I can't stress that enough. And if you have injuries, it really is where we'd be working with you as well. So if you have any questions, please just contact us. We're more than happy to help as best we can. And we hope to see you on either the Kickstart Reformer Pilates or the Pilates course with one of our instructors. Thanks for watching.